All right, so we seen Philly lose on Monday Night Football last night. They're currently on a 3-game skid. So, Reed, who do you think ultimately ends up winning the NFC East, Philly or Dallas?
I mean, we saw Dallas get routed too by Buffalo, which I loved to see. I know Adrian did too.
Absolutely.
I didn't even really get to watch the game. It was my my son's birthday was the 15th, but we celebrated it the last Sunday, and so I missed kind of. But I ended up watching all over them in the second half, a little bit, and towards the end of the third quarter. It's tough to say right now. I honestly have to give it to Dallas. Like I've been saying all season, Philly hasn't looked like Philly of old. I don't know if Jalen. I mean, they said he was sick, but his quarterback play doesn't look great. He made some questionable decisions yesterday. Obviously, threw the 2 picks. That one was that last game pick, or the last second pick by Julian was incredible. I can't believe he got 2 feet down. He got a lot of help from the other DB there, who knocked his foot into the ground. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think right now I got to give it to Dallas. As much as I hate to say it, their defense is too complete. Dak's playing great. As long as they're playing at home, they're going to win for the most part. I wouldn't want to see them go up. I think it ultimately will probably come down to San Francisco versus Dallas in the NFC Championship game, and I think they'll have to travel San Francisco, and that's if they lose. They just have to, win enough so they can play at home. That's where they thrive the most. That's where they play the best. Jerry's world. So, yeah, I got to give it to Dallas right now. Philly's just stacked. Cornerback wise, I think they gave up the most yards to opposing wide receivers. They have some of the worst cornerback play in the league. That defensive front's great, but they can't run the ball that much either unless it is Hurts. Swift has been okay, but not great. They're a little banged up on the line. So yeah, I gotta give it to Dallas, unfortunately.
Yeah, Darius Slay was out of that game yesterday too.
Mm-hmm. But even with him, I still think they're ranked 29th or something like that.
Although Reed, I don't disagree with anything you just said. I'm gonna go against the grain. It's not because I hate the Dallas Cowboys, but coming and looking at this, if you go down, we have 3 games left for each team, right? Same record. I believe it's gonna come down to the schedule. The Dallas Cowboys go to Miami Christmas Eve. It's gonna be probably maybe a little humid, hot down there. They might have too much fun, enjoying the holiday, early. And they host our hometown Detroit Lions, and then they finish out on the road against the Washington Commanders. It's a division game, especially on the road. And as we've seen, Dallas has not looked great on the road. Buffalo punched them in the mouth. I think that is the key. Philly finishes out. They play the Giants twice and the Cardinals. I think if it's a time to get yourself together, you can win these 3 straight games. I think the Philadelphia could turn around. If they can't do it with that schedule, and it's just not meant to be for them this season. I'm gonna hold some faith out in them. Jalen Hurts played sick last night. Let's just say this: 92-yard drive at the end of that game. James Bradbury gave up every thrown his way late in that game, and any possession before when Jalen Hurts threw that interception. Let's go back to that. That was a easy hold call that the refs missed. The ball would have been on the 1-yard line, and I think Philadelphia. I know they're banged up on the offensive line, but they get a little too cute right now. It seems like run the football. Swift's done good. Gainwell's done good when you get them going in motion. They did a lot last night. They just kind of get away from it. I know you want to get A.J. Brown the ball. I know you want to get Devontae Smith the ball. Do what you do best, man. I think they're 10-4 right now. I mean, the bottom hasn't fallen out. I believe they're gonna play better, man. I if they can't in this stretch play better, then hey, I'm wrong. But I'm gonna still pick the Eagles to find a way to win this division.
Yeah, I'm gonna say the Eagles win it too, just off the strength of their schedule. You said the Giants twice and the Cardinals.
Yeah, let me read the schedule in order. I know they for sure. Let's see. Hold on. Let me see. They play. No, they play.
They don't play Arizona this week. I know that.
Chicago they play the Giants. They play the Giants on Christmas Day, 4:30, guys. So we'll be tuning into that. They play the Cardinals at home, and they finish out at the Giants. Thank God we don't hear about freaking Tommy Cutlets anymore. Thank you. So I believe they'll go 3-0 and 13. Most teams would love to be 13-4 in this league right now, especially with them going through what they're going through right now. I believe their front 4 needs to get some more pressure though. Jalen Carter's having a good year. I believe he has 6 or 7 sacks on the year. It's just the secondary is just concerning. I don't know how long Darius Slay is going to be out, but I think the offense just needs to kind of figure their stuff out and just stick true to their identity.
Yeah. I mean, ultimately, whoever ends up winning the NFC East, I think the wild card will still be dangerous, whether it's Philly or Dallas. I wouldn't want to see neither one of those teams in the first round if I was one of these division winners.